Hey there and welcome. Today I am going to talk about the 3 non-negotiable lifestyle brain boosting tips. My name is Mary Sheila Ganella and you're on the Bio Youth Labs YouTube channel. Please subscribe, get notified every time I drop a video, because really what we're talking about here is all the things that you can do to support and promote optimal, holistic, whole body health. When I was younger, I didn't think about brain health as much as I do now. It is something that you start to see it in your own life. You start to see the people that you love have cognitive decline, and it affects you in a big way. And you realize, or I realize, like, what about my life? What about everything that I do today, tomorrow, what I did yesterday? How is that going to impact the health of my brain over time? Now, for me, I'm a nutrition consultant, board certified in holistic nutrition. I have been sharing the good word of nutrition for a long time. I rely on my brain so much. It is my biggest asset, and I really want to make sure that I keep it safe and protected. And, it's not anytime you see somebody that you love, or you hear of friends whose parents are going through cognitive decline, Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, whatever it is, it's literally heartbreaking. It's probably one of the worst things that can happen to the brain, to the body, right? And none of us want that for ourselves. Yet our current diet and lifestyle might not be giving the brain what it needs now. So I want to share with you 3 incredibly important tips that you can do every day. So let's dive right in. Okay, let's get started with the first tip. We are very much like the earth, which is 70% water, and so are we. And it's our waterways that move everything around, move our nutrients around, and move our toxins around. So we want to make sure that we can get our brain cleansed on a daily basis, get all those toxins from the day moved out. And guess when the majority of this happens? At night while you're sleeping. So sleep is one of the most important brain boosting supportive things you can do every single day. And I'm talking about prioritizing your sleep, making sure you're getting a good night's sleep from start to finish, earlier in the night, not going to bed at 2 a.m., but actually going to bed at a decent hour and getting up in the morning. I know it's not easy. I know it's not hard. I will have more videos on sleep because I know it's a big topic for so many of us, myself included. Sleep is something I struggle with. So we've got this opportunity every night to sleep, which cleanses the brain. We have a system in the brain called our lymphatic system, which is it's the way the brain drains every night while we are sleeping. Sleep is so cleansing. The extracellular space in the brain is expanded during sleep so that things can move. And that's also when things like calcium and magnesium can move in and out and help with the cleanup. We're not eating when we're asleep, so we're breaking things down and getting rid of them. So I want you to know, even if you're like, wow, this is good, but I don't prioritize sleep, or I really struggle with my sleep. Sometimes when I can't sleep, even if I just stay laying there and stop getting frustrated and just stay calm, it's still going to be really helpful, even if you're not sawing logs and sound asleep. The next tip I want to give you has a lot to do with that drainage that happens with your lymphatic system while you're sleeping. Now, any time there's any water, if it's not moving and it's stagnant, it's not going to stay clean. So what I want you to remember is that drinking enough water and making sure you are adequately hydrated all day long, you don't have to drink water right before you go to bed, but all day long is going to help to keep the brain drained and moving and everything moving. And it's how we clear up the muck and the toxins. It's like if you go to a river or a creek at the end of the season and it's kind of funky and you don't really want to swim in that. But when the rains come and the water flows, it cleanses itself. So drinking and being hydrated does that for us as well. And I have to bring up hydration, because some people are like, I am A-okay with my hydration. But Some of you I know, I hear a lot, I don't like water, it doesn't taste good, I'd rather have something else. I just want to say, do the best you can. Drink your water in between your meals, not with your meals. Start your day off with a nice big glass of water. You can add lemon to it. And a secret trick I like to recommend, especially if you're one of those people that's not the biggest fan of plain old Jane water, is to just add a few pieces of fruit to your water. Let it sit for a while. You can even let it sit in the sun, solarize it, and you will infuse that water with the flavors of the fruit, and it just tastes really nice. And it up-levels your water, and it's easier to drink. So I highly recommend you do that if you are struggling with getting enough water in your life. Keep the waters moving. That's how all your immune system moves through your waterways, your nutrients move through your waterways. You got to clear out the old stuff that your cells are offloading and getting rid of, and you got to move it with water. Water is truly life. Okay, and then the third tip that is essential for brain health throughout all the stages of our life is movement. Exercise, movement, whatever you can get into your day is essential. We have to keep moving. We were meant to move. It doesn't mean you have to go on a 5-mile run or a 10-mile bike ride, although you can do that, but we just have to move. We have to walk. We have to squat. We have to keep our bodies moving. When you move, your circulation increases, right? Your blood starts pumping, your heart pumps faster, your blood pumps, everything moves. And that is going to also be very cleansing and oxygenating and cleansing to the brain. And that is essentially what your brain needs. The root of most brain issues is inflammation, and inflammation always has a root cause. I'll talk more about this in another video, but ultimately we got to keep things moving so the body has a chance to get rid of the old stuff and bring in the good stuff. So get good night's sleep, keep yourself hydrated, especially drinking in between meals, and move your body. Those are just the 3 non-negotiable lifestyle tips when it comes to your brain. I would love for you to share any other questions you have or comments around the brain, and let's start the conversation. You can share that in the comments. And also, please subscribe to this video, click on the bell for notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.